Let's take a look at the exercises for Chapter 2. For the first one, 30 students in the School of Business were asked what their majors were. The following represents the responses: M for management, A for accounting, E for economics, O for others. So we have N equals to 30, basically. This is our sample size. We want to construct a frequency distribution, relative frequency distribution, and a percent frequency distribution. So we have qualitative data. That means the different classes will be the different majors. We have management, accounting, economics, and other. And obviously, you can use any order that you wish for your table. So you're going to go back to your table and you're going to count how many students have for major management. And if you count, basically, you're going to go in and you're going to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So the frequency for management will be 12. And you're going to do that for each category. 12, 9, 6, and 3 for others. So make sure that you add them, that this is 30. That means that you took into account every single entry. Relative frequency, class frequency over the total number. For management, 12 divided by 30. This will be equal to 0.4. 9 divided by 30, 0.3. 6 divided by 30, 0.2. 3 divided by 30, 0.1. Percent frequency, whatever you got on the relative frequency times 100%, that means 40%, 30%, 20%, and 10%. In constructing a bar chart, I will use the frequency. You create your scale. So for management, the frequency is 12. For accounting is 9. For economics, and 3 for other. Oops. So this would be how your bar chart should look like if you use the same order. It's also, that could also be considered based on our numbers separator chart, because it goes from highest to lowest. If you were to construct a pie chart, you can use the percent frequency. So we have 40% for management. We have 10% for other. So this is the 40%. This is the 10%. We have 20% for economics and 30% for accounting. Something along these lines. For the next one, below you are given the examination scores of 20 students. That means that N is equal to 20. This is your sample size. we want to construct a frequency distribution, a cumulative frequency distribution, and a relative frequency distribution for this data set. If you, we want to construct 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 classes, we calculate the class width. You find the maximum and the minimum. Maximum is 99. Minimum is 52. You divide this by 5. Class width 9.4. You round up to the next convenient number. Now, if we were to start from 50, we would have the first lower limit 50, 50 plus 10, 60, 70, 80, 90. So the upper limit of the first class would be 1 less than the lower limit of the second class, so that would make it 59, 69, 79, 89, 99. The frequency for the first class would be 3, 2, 5, 4, and 6 for the last one. The cumulative frequency, we start with the first frequency, 3 plus 2, 5, 5 plus 5, 10, 10 plus 4, 14, 14 plus 6, 20, your sample size. Relative frequency, we said that the total number is 20, 3 over 20 for the first class, 2 over 20 for the second class, and so on and so forth. So this would be 0.15, 0.10, 0.25, 0.20, and 0.3. Construct a histogram. If we were to use the frequency, once again, let's create a scale. You look at the range of the frequencies you have, and then based on that, you create the scale. For the first class from 50 to 59, the frequency is 3. So this is from 50 to 59. The second one is 2, 60 to 69. The next one is 5. 70 to 79, 4, 80 to 89, and the last one is 6, 90 to 99. So this is how your histogram would look like based on the data that we have. Now, for the stem and leaf display, we have, you go by minimum, maximum, from 5 to 9. So you will have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 52 would be 5 and 2, 56, 58. Then we have 63, 65. For the 70s, we would have 2, 4, 5, 6, and 9. 80s, 0, 4, 6, 8, 0, 2, 2, 5, 9, 9. So this is how your stem and leaf display would look like. For For problem number 3, for the following observations, plot a scatter diagram and indicate what kind of relationship, if any, exists between x and y. So we have, we create basically our scale. We have x, we have y based on the numbers that we have. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then if we were to go by fives, I would go. So for the first point, we have 2 and 7, will be somewhere over here. 6 and 19. 3 and 9. 5, 17. 4 and 11. 7 and 22. 8 and 26. Something like this. So this would indicate a strong positive relationship between x and y. Now, there are 800 students in the School of Business Administration. There are 4 majors in the school: accounting, finance, management, and marketing. The following shows the number of students in each major. I want you to construct a bar chart. Since you are given the number of students per major, that means that this is your frequency for each category, for each major, basically. So you can use that and create your bar chart. We can do so I'm using the frequency, and these are the different majors. So we have 50, 100, 150, 200, 250, 300. So for accounting, we have 240. So it would be somewhere over here. Using the same order, once again. Finance, 160. It would be somewhere over here. Management, 320. And marketing, 80, somewhere over here. So if you use the same order of the majors, your bar chart would look something like this. And this concludes the exercises for Chapter 2.